Hello everyone, Brittany back again with another video. So today I wanted to talk about two products that I recently purchased and I've been using for about a week now, and I wanted to give my thoughts and what I like about them, if I do have any cons. And anyway, well, let's get right into it. I'm not going to ramble too long. So the first product I'm going to talk about is the Alleyoop Pen Pal. It is in, well, this combination of colors is called Make a Mauve, and this little pen, it reminds me of the ones I had when I was a kid that, you could change the colors. I used to draw all over me and make like tattoos and stuff out of it. But anyway, this is what this pen reminds me of, and honestly, it's the same design. But anyway, it's got a eyeliner, an eyebrow pencil, a lipstick, lip liner, and a highlighter. I will give y'all a little swatch of what the colors look like. And the way you get the product out, once you push down the button, like this is the eyeliner, you crank it in the middle, and that's what gets the product to come out. Now, I would suggest don't crank it too much and get too much of the product out because it can break. So sorry, I just put a little bit, and this is the eyeliner. Everything's really pigmented. It looks like a dark brown on camera, but it's really black. And then the eyebrow pencil is a brown, and then this is the lip color. I do like this shade, actually. It looks really good. And this is the highlighter. If you can see on my fair skin, it does show up though. It has some shimmer to it. So yeah, I think this is actually a really cool product. That's what I'm wearing. I've used all the products today. I think it works really well. The eyeliner goes on really easy. The eyebrow pencil works great. The highlighter, it shows up a little lighter on me, but it works. So just to kind of, if you want to clean up underneath the eyebrows, I think it works good. The lip color, I used it for a lip liner, and then I'm going to show you what I filled in my lips with, because I actually use something from my little makeup stack. So this is the next product I'm going to talk about. It is called the Subtl Beauty, and this is the makeup stack. So this caught my attention. And by the way, I ran across both these products on Instagram, of course. So this caught my attention because it has like everything all in one little small stack. And so I was like, well, that's really a space saver. You don't have to have all your makeup out on your counter, or if you're traveling, you don't have to pack everything, because sometimes, cosmetic products, the packaging can be quite large. So this really caught my attention. So I did the custom stack where I put in my shades of the foundations I use. So I don't really use full coverage foundations. I use the e.l.f. Acne foundation when I want to do a little more color, coverage. And I use porcelain on that shade. And then usually my daily wear that I would wear, since it's like lightweight, would be the Maybelline. Sorry, I was like, can't get the words out today. So anyway, the Maybelline BB cream is the one for acne, and I use that one in the shade Light. And I like it because it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer. It actually gives pretty good coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy like a full coverage foundation. That's what I like about it. So that's usually what I wear, and that's the shades I use. So I put that in on the questions when it asked me when I was going to build my custom stack, and it asked like my eye color, my hair color, skin color. And so that's what I did. I filled out those questions, and this is the stack that they customized for me. These are the shades all the way from the concealer. They gave me the lip balm, the lip and cheek color, bronzer, eyeshadow, highlighter, and the shine control powder. So I'm going to show you what it looks like once you open it up. So on the bottom is the concealer, and that is what it looks like. Now, I was thinking, you know, I paid, I think it was around $98. A lot of these are like $14 each. I think some of the eyeshadows are like $16. Oh, and by the way, the pen was, sorry to interrupt, but the pen was $25, I think. And then, you know, by the time taxes and shipping and stuff, it ended up being around $35. So, since that was the only product I ordered from them. But anyway, back to Subtl Beauty. So, with this, I was thinking it was going to be a little bit bigger, the stack for the product, you know, and the price, but it is actually smaller than what I thought. But I was wondering, like, once I opened it, I was like, God, this, and see, this is actually on the bottom, they put a little puff in here. You can use it for powder, or I like to use it for the concealer too, to put it under my eyes. Sometimes I just use my fingers to apply them, but it does come with that. But see, this is the actual container with the concealer, so it looks quite small. But I did watch a video on their YouTube channel where they talk about the size of the product that comes in each one. So basically, don't quote me on this because I don't remember exactly, but I know that most of them are like 3 point something, I think it was grams or something they were talking about. Mainly what they were saying is that basically they put the same amount of product, sometimes even more, than what it would be if you did go and, you know, buy a concealer or a blush or whatnot. It's just the packaging is smaller. That's what they did. So they were able to put the same amount of product, but just in smaller packing where it's easy to, you know, take with you and, you know, not have to take all these bulky, you know, packaging. And I do see where that is true because, you know, I get, you know, say like my concealer, and it's, you know, it's not that much product in the tube, but the tube is, you know, kind of on the larger side if you're trying to, you know, take everything with you. So anyway, that's the concealer, and they recommended, let me take the bottom back off here. They recommended Brooklyn for me for the shade. So you basically use the concealer to cover any redness on your face, any blemishes. You kind of use this basically as a foundation. I used to suffer really bad from acne when I was younger, but I don't really have acne now. My skin is usually quite clear. Occasionally I might get a little blemish here and there, nothing, you know, too crazy. So lately I've just been wearing this all week. I haven't put on any kind of BB cream or foundation. I've just been putting this on just to kind of cover up because I get kind of red on my cheeks and around my nose a little bit. So I've just been using this, and basically that's it. You know, I haven't been using any foundation. So this is how it looks on. It gives a more natural look, like for your face. You know, it doesn't really look like, you look freshened up, but you don't look like you're wearing a whole lot of foundation. So that's what I like. It's really light, it's smooth, and what I like about it, because I laugh a lot, so I got, you know, laugh lines, and I also move my eyebrows a lot, so, you know, I'm starting to get a little line here and kind of in my forehead, which this, it works so much better because it does not settle like in your laugh lines or anything like that. It's just smooth, and I love that about it. I mean, I don't want to get rid of my laugh lines, you know, I don't mind them. It shows that I've laughed a lot through my life, the good and the bad times, you know, so I don't mind it, but I did get kind of aggravated sometimes if I put on foundation. Sometimes it would kind of settle in, so it kind of bothered me. But yeah, so this works really good, and I'll give you a little swatch of what this looks like. So I'm very, very fair skin, so that's the color, and I'll put it here. So it goes on, and it's really, you know, creamy, smooth, and it blends right in. Like, this is like the perfect shade for my skin tone. I always kind of wanted to be able to just, like days I didn't want to wear foundation, just kind of do concealer and, you know, throw on a little bit of powder and that's it. But I was never really able to do that because I could not find really, I've always had trouble kind of finding a concealer that blended in well with my skin tone to where I could just kind of spot, you know, put it without having to like cover my whole face in it. And this, I mean, it works really good. So the next one in the stack is the lip balm. this one, it kind of have a slight tint. I don't know if you can see that, you know, but not really. Well, it gives a little bit of a hint, but it is really moisturizing, and you know, you can wear it alone, or I like to apply it before I put on the lip color. And then the next one is the lip and cheek. And oh, by the way, and the lip balm, it's just the shade is just called Original. It's kind of like a universal type thing. And then the lip and cheek is in Mauve, and that one looks like it's pigmented too, though. It looks good, and that is how it looks, and it is really creamy too. It's a nice color, though. I really like the way it looks on the lips and on the cheeks, and I like how it is universal. You can use it multi-use, and you can actually even use it on your eyelids too, kind of like as an eyeshadow if you want to kind of match everything. And I did that look one day, and I did actually like it. I used the lip and cheek color on my eyes, and then I used the highlighter kind of to put a little shimmer on the lid, and it looked really good. I liked it. Brighten up the eyes, really pretty. And then the next one is the eyeshadow, and this one is eyeshadow duo in Crush. And sorry, I got makeup on my fingers here. I got makeup everywhere. So anyway, this is the matte shade here, and this is how it looks. Of course, these are a powder, and then it's got the shimmer shade. And that's how that looks. And it does have some shimmer to it. It looks good. And these are buildable, so you can kind of deepen the color if you like, you know, if you apply a little more. So I do like the way the shadow feels, though. It's really smooth and goes on pretty nice. And then the next one is the highlighter. And this one's just called Champagne. I think they do have another highlighter. I think it's called Rosé. It's kind of more like a pinkish, which I might get because I really do like a pink or rose gold color for highlighters and eyeshadows. So I was like, well, if I use it as a highlighter, I can also use it as eyeshadow too. So I'm gonna get that. So this is the highlighter. It's really pigmented too, and this is how it looks. So it really is a nice shine to it. You know, it's blends in kind of with my skin since I'm so fair, but it works. And then the next one is the Shine Control, which is universal. So, you know, it just basically, you can go with any skin tone. So that is what it looks like. Let's see, I'm trying to use one of these fingers that don't have makeup already on it. Forgot my makeup wipe. Anyway, so that's how it is at first, but then when you put it on, it just blends right in. And you know, it's nice to set, you know, the concealer, if you want to, you know, put it in the T-zone, on the nose, under the lip, around the chin, a little bit on the cheeks if you like, just anywhere you really want to just kind of control any shine and, you know, can set any of the cream products. So I haven't, by the way, I have a oily T-zone, so I have combination skin. Like my cheeks can be a little more dry down here in my chin, but around like my nose, up here, and just kind of in the T-zone. That's where I get more oily, so I like to use the powder there. So let's see, was there anything else I was going to say about it? I have read and watched some other videos. Actually, I've read about some reviews, and on one video a girl was talking about how the stack is hard to open, but really it's not. It kind of is at first if you tighten it, but you can just, you know, you don't have to tighten it really much and it doesn't come apart. So it's, you know, it's easy. You just don't over tighten it, and then you know, it'll be a little harder to open. So just kind of twist, and that's good to go. So that is it on these shades. You can always buy other shades and you can put them on this stack, which I'll probably be doing because they do have some other eyeshadow duos that I like, and I'll probably get that other highlighter too. maybe some of the lip and cheek color. So I do like this stack for like an everyday look. You can really do a nice like no makeup look, you know, if you just kind of want to freshen up and but don't have like a whole lot of makeup on. It looks really natural. Today I did go more with, you know, eyeliner and stuff like that, and a little more with the eyeshadow, but yeah, it's really simple, easy to use. I'm loving it. And you know, I do suffer with some products I use can cause me to break out, even though I don't deal with acne anymore. Some products can cause me to break out, and I've noticed with this, I've been wearing it for a week now. And actually, I did have like 3 little blemishes that I was dealing with at the time when I started using this. And once I started using it, like they went away like super quick, and my skin just seemed like more smooth and just, I don't know, my skin feels really good and clear. Like any, like I had some kind of, you know, a little bit of discoloration, like kind of where I had the acne marks, and they're like gone. So like, I don't know, it's got some good ingredients in some of this stuff too. I know it's got some vitamins and everything, so they use like healthy stuff in it from what I've read. And yeah, I'm loving it. So I would definitely recommend trying it out. I'm just gonna kind of show y'all what it looks like. So yeah, I don't have no foundation on, just the concealer and of course the bronzer, which I just kind of put on the cheeks and around the forehead and stuff like that, and the cheek color, and you know, I use it on the lips and cheeks. That's the eyeshadow. So I did the matte eyeshadow, and then I did the shimmer shade on the lid, and I used the highlighter for the inner corners and under the brown bone just to give a little more up there. And then I had used the eyeliner from the Pen Pal pen, and yeah, so like, and my mascara, I used the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara, which I've been loving it. It works really good. I have naturally like kind of thick long eyelashes anyway, but it really does, that mascara gives a nice volume and lift to your lashes, so, and length. And so I really do, I recommend that as well. So anyway, because I like to have a mascara that gives like, you know, good volume and length to my own lashes, because I don't wear any falsies or anything like that, because they're actually kind of too big to wear with my glasses. So kind of, yeah, so I don't deal with that. So anyway, also with the stack, since I, you know, from what I spent, they gave me the little travel brush to go with it. So this is kind of like a multi-purpose brush. So you open it, and then that's it, and it's really soft, and you can kind of like, you can use it for multi things. You can do it all over face powder or the bronzer, and you can kind of control. So you can use this like if you really want to concentrate on putting the powder like under your eyes, or like applying the highlighter, so you can control the, you know, brush there, so you can make it like multiple different brushes. And of course, you can have a little top to keep it clean and easy to travel in your bag. So that is it for today, I believe. And you know, one more thing was that out of this deck, you can do a lot of different eye looks out of it. You know, you can do with the lip and cheek, you can use that. You can use the eyeshadow duo, you can use a highlighter as an eyeshadow. So you can kind of change it up with it, yeah, just saying. So you can, yeah, kind of multitask with it. But yeah, I love it. I'm a big fan of it. I definitely recommend. I believe that it's going to last a long time. You know, like I said, I've been using it every day, and the products haven't had not even a dent in it. And yeah, so I'd say don't let the little size of the stack kind of, you know, throw you off, because it can look really small, but I believe you get a lot of product in, and it's easy to, you know, you can just leave it on your bathroom counter, or you throw it in your bag with you, easy, you know, on the go touch-ups, whatnot, or, you know, easy for traveling and stuff like that. So that is it. Definitely recommend trying it out. And if y'all have any questions, you know, just leave a comment. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I did apply all the products, the concealer, the lip balm, the cheek, lip and cheek color, the eyeshadow, all that I applied with my fingers. I do like to use brushes when I apply my shadows too sometimes, but sometimes I just like to use my finger and make it go a little faster. I did order, well, I'll post a video of that. I did order a couple more things from them, and an eyeshadow like duo brush too, so I'm gonna try that out when it comes in. But anyway, yeah, so basically it's really easy to apply the products with your fingers, or you can use a brush, whatever you feel more comfortable with. But yeah, definitely try it out. Alrighty, I hope that helped, and like I said, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if you would like me to do a video showing how I use the makeup stack and the Pen Pal pen, I will be happy to do it for you. Just drop a comment and let me know. Alrighty, I'll catch up with y'all later. See ya. So before I end this video, I forgot to mention in the earlier part of the video, since I was so on bragging about the products, what I like about it, I forgot to mention the things that I kind of don't like. Well, let's start off with this. Honestly, there's not really anything that I don't like about it. The only thing that I kind of wish that they would have done is, like, on the little lid here, put a little mirror. Just that way it would be kind of easy, on the go, and you can just take it off, because it's, the lid's big enough where you can see. So I think if they would put a mirror in here, it would really work good for on the go. Just a suggestion, I really don't mind. I just thought it would be a nice little tip, if they would like to add something to it to just make it a little more convenient, where you don't have to carry around a separate compact mirror with you. Okay, so that's on that. And then for the Pen Pal pen, what I wanted to mention was, the only thing that I don't like about this product is I love how everything applies. It's really easy to work with. At first I felt kind of weird using it like as an eyebrow pencil and an eyeliner, because the pen is kind of thicker and I'm used to using like precise ones, like the really little skinny sticks. So it did feel a little different, but I'm used to it now. The only thing I don't like is that you don't know how much product is in here. You don't know how low you're getting, how much, you start off with, or how much you have left, because you cannot see anything in there. Well, you can kind of see in there, but like, you can't tell how much of the product. So I don't really know, like, if the product actually goes all the way up to the middle or up here or whatnot. That's the only thing. And like on most eyeliners, and when it comes to eyeliners, lipstick, eyebrow pencils, you can crank them up, and see the product, and then crank them back down. This, you're just going to crank out. So once you push the button down, you're just going to crank out to release a little bit of product, and then it just goes back in. So you really don't know how much of the product. That's the only thing. Other than that, though, I still say give it a try, because I like it. It's convenient, it's easy. You have 4 products basically in one little package, so easy to carry around and take on the go with you. Just wanted to mention that. Alrighty, see ya.